Now, just a show of hands, who feels like they learned something that's going to help carry them over? Okay? Good. Now, other thing, checking, right? It's a game-changing thing, right? But you don't want to sell out everything in hockey to try to make that play. It's tiring. If you can do it smart with an angle, a back check angle, separation, that's all it's about, is separating that puck, getting the puck back to your team, okay? Now, as you get stronger and you work out and you get leg strength and core strength, yeah, you're going to have some big hits, right? But the goal is to separate the puck from the player. Now, when you're getting checked, when you're receiving the check, you can't be straight-legged, you can't be tight. You gotta bend your knees, you gotta be ready, you gotta prepare. We wanna get close to the boards when we're near the boards. We don't wanna be off the boards, right? We wanna have our heads up, we wanna keep our eyes open. We said that beforehand, you know, when we're doing the drills, it's hard for us to tell. But guys, you gotta know where things are going on. You gotta be able to read, react, take a hit, and keep going. All right? I thought our angling got across the board way better today. Way better today. And that's one of the harder things to teach. Think about it, that drill we did towards the end where you're going backwards and stepping up, that's pretty easy because they're all on the line. But angling, so much timing. So much timing, you gotta keep your feet moving. You gotta stare behind them, get your shoulder in front of them when it comes to contact. All those little things, guys, think about it when you get into your summer leagues that have checking, or next year, those that are going to checking, or those that were already in it. Think about that stuff when you're working on it in practice. Don't just say, oh, I'm going against Jimmy and I'm gonna light him up. No, think about what's the drill, what's the purpose of the drill, where's the movement part of it, and how can you transfer the things we talked about to your reps? Because it's reps that are going to make you successful. Where a coach that's watching you on the road just says, well, I know this guy's going to do his job because I've watched him angle on the forecheck 10 times in this tryout. I want him on my team, right? But the only way to get that successful is to do your reps right in practice. It's not games. Games aren't going to teach you how to score a goal. Games aren't going to teach you how to make a saucer pass. Games aren't going to teach you how to check. Games are to show what you know how to do because you worked your ass off at home, you worked hard at practice. All that stuff is where it comes into play. The games are just your exhibition to show it. So when you're in practice, and you're working on the stuff, even if next year, guys that aren't in checking yet, how many angling drills do you should be doing them even if you're not checking. Take this stuff and transfer it over, right? I'm going to talk about just some off-ice stuff you can do to help strengthen your core and whatnot. But Andrew, before we get into like off-ice stuff, anything else?
Yeah, just two things. One, a lot of you guys, we saw that the feet weren't moving today when you were taking the check, right? A lot of you guys are just slowing down and just kind of soft going to the board. If you guys watch the best guys in the game, like Connor and Sid, you know, you guys all do pep, right?
Yeah.
If you guys go through a pep station, do your feet stop moving? No, right? And that's why Connor doesn't get hit, okay? Hardly ever. Because he's going through and his feet are moving the whole time. Is it easy to hit somebody that's going through your triangle and then around or cutting back? Right? It's not. So, A, keep your feet moving. And the other thing, too, is, John will tell you this because he's played junior in high level, is that when you guys get to the next level, okay, how many of you guys want to play junior or college hockey? Everyone, right? Mm-hmm. So ask John. John's scouted before. He's coached a long time. What's the number one thing when you get to juniors that they watch everyone?
Well, behavior's big, guys, but it's a compete level, really, that separates people.
Hits,
and
right?
finishing hits.
Because if they see somebody that, two guys that have the exact same talent, but one guy on the forecheck goes, the D moves the puck and he finishes the hit, and the other guy just curls off, he's going to take that guy that finishes the hit every single time.
If everything's even, you're taking those guys.
Right? So those are the two things that I had. It was just, you know, make sure you guys keep your feet moving, stay low, right? Shifty and low, and that, you know, you guys can't shy away from this. Some of you guys look, I know first time some of you guys are hitting, but this is part of the game from now until you get to beer league where John and I are. Okay? This is a part of the game from here on out for all of you guys. So you got to learn and adapt and learn to play with this the rest of the way.
Is
that beer league?
What?
Is there beer league?
In Chicago, yes.
Yeah, maybe. I don't play too many beers. I don't trust fools. The thing, guys, we talked about it. It's your waist down. That's really hockey. That's why you see these guys that make it. So as he said, I got fortunate enough to play at a high level.
John was talking about where to work out.
St. Cloud State. When I was there, this kid, he was like a junior. He played in the pros. Matt Hendrickson. He was on St. Cloud State still. I watched him when he was in high school when I was a kid. Now I'm trying to go to St. Cloud State. He's there. I watched him in the locker room. I was like 19, not a very big player. I walk in the locker room. This is how big this dude's legs was.
Jesus.
I swear. He was walking around the locker room. I'm like, that's who I'm gonna be playing against next year, maybe. Like, you know, I had another year of juniors, but guys, it's your legs. It's not this. Yes, you want to be fit. You want to be strong. But I promise you, if you work the crap out of your legs, you're gonna be a more physical player on the ice, and you're gonna be harder to knock off the puck. It's not bench press. It's not that stuff. Okay? It's your lower body. Yes, we want to do those lifts too. Don't get me wrong. But concentrate on your lower legs. Herb Brooks, you guys know him, right?
Yeah.
He worked very closely in the 80s with a guy in Minnesota named Ken Pauley. Very analytical off-ice training type guy. If you increase your vertical, you're not only going to be faster on the ice, but you're going to be stronger on your feet. Why would a vertical help a hockey player? What does a vertical show you have?
You made a good amount of spring and pop off the
Spring and pop, explosion is the word I like to use. When you can be more explosive in your lower half, you're going to be stronger, you're going to be faster. They say, and I'm not going to tell you because I don't know if that, but every inch of your vertical, you can go up, you skate X amount faster on the ice. It's a true story. They've done test groups. This group doesn't do anything. This group does squats and plyo jumps. They test their jumps at the beginning of the year. This group got better on their jumps. This group skated faster. It's just how it is. So when you're at home, you want to skate faster. Everybody wants to skate faster, right? Everybody wants to be stronger on their legs. You got to do plyometric jumps. I mean, a lot of you guys aren't there for lifting tons of weight. You can lift lightweight. You don't want to lift till you're really starting to hit your growth spurt and your puberty, right? But you can do lightweight and you can do body composition jumps. You get a little box, jump up on that thing and land, you know, like a box. You guys ever seen those box jumps?
Yeah.
Find something at your house, a cement step that you can jump up on or whatever, but do those reps and do them right with good knee bend, get your butt down. And as your legs get bigger and your legs get stronger, I promise you, you're gonna get harder to knock off the puck. You're gonna be able to finish your checks better. And the most important thing in hockey, you're gonna be able to skate faster. So guys, the last thing I'm gonna leave you with is the things you do when nobody's around that makes you the person and the player you wanna be. If people have to hound you about doing crap, shooting pucks, running that 1 mile a couple times a week, doing your 100 push-ups a day, I don't know what you guys got going, right? But those are all things at your age you should be doing. If people have to hound you, don't sit there and tell them you want to play college, juniors, and pros. Because if people have to hound you, you probably don't want it. And that's okay. If you legitimately don't want it, be honest. Be honest about it with yourself, be honest with it with the parents and people that love you. But if you truly, truly want to make it out of Arizona and play hockey elsewhere, you got to do that stuff on your own. That's just what it comes down to. The people that make it, they didn't get hounded. They had that innate drive. So, I'm just going to leave you with that. It's Arizona. You guys had a player that was the #1 pick in the whole damn world. Come out of here. It can happen. Just work your butt off and make it happen. No one's going to give anything to you in this world. You got to take it. So if you truly want it, bust your butt when nobody's looking. Okay, guys? Anything else, Andrew?
That last point's very good. A lot of you guys, you know, you think you want to play college or junior or professionally. You ask John and I how many parties we missed, how many friendships we gave up to make it to
Proms, skips,
yeah,
you know, all that crap.
Guys, it's this. If you want to play at a high level, this comes #1. Everything else comes second. Short of family and God, this is the #1 thing in your life. In school.
Yeah.
School. But you guys can't. You know, it can't be, oh, I'm going to work hard on Monday, Tuesday through Sunday, I'm playing video games, and I'm going to bowling, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing that. Like, yeah, you still got to be a kid. A lot of you guys are young, but you got to start getting the mindset that this comes first. after those 3 things.
If you truly want it. If you truly want it. You gotta be honest with yourself. Because it's a hard road. It's a lot of work, a lot of sweat, all that stuff, guys. But I'll tell you what, it's rewarding. When I got my first goal in college, it made it all worth it. You know what I mean? It was a long road, but it's worth it. So don't be afraid to work hard if you truly want something. Okay?
Hey guys, got a question. What did you guys like best? Because me and John and Andrew want to put more of this on. Is there anything you guys like? Yeah, Gage, what'd you like?
I liked when you would transition and then hit the guy that came with the puck.
Okay.
So angling?
The angle.
Yep.
The full ice gauntlet.
Oh, yeah, that
Oh,
was
the gauntlet? Did you like the gauntlet better on the ice or off the ice?
On the
Did you
On?
guys think the off-ice stuff was good?
Yeah, what was the off-ice? Did it help you guys?
Stuff prior and comfort level for contact?
Yeah, I like the last drill we did the come around.
The full ice gauntlet?
Yep.
What'd you guys think of the one on the circle?
that was cool.
All right.
I like the gate drill.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
Think about
the
how
gate
much
drill?
you improve on that. Because some of you guys really improved from the start.
So which one was a gate drill? Because I tried
The
to.
2 tires, the cones where they had to skate it through. Each
Okay.
other's gate.
Oh yeah, like that, almost like a goal at each. Yep.
1 puck, skate till you get it through.
Gotcha. Is there anything else you guys wanted from the coaches? We're just trying to get better because you guys. We're gonna try to do some of these in the summer. If you think as a dad, I don't know. I'm just trying to get feedback from you guys. Remy, anything? Any of you guys?
Probably battle drill.
Battle drills a little more to help you?
That's what we were hoping to do.
Okay.
At the end, but
Yeah, we ran out of time.
We wanted to get to.
Yep.
Balance drills.
And balance? All right. So what I'm thinking of doing, guys, and John and Andrew talked, is I think we'll do another one of these and make it like a part 2. This is intro, and then the part 2 we can take you guys and do balance, you know, the stuff you guys talked about, and then implement that. So, but thank you guys for coming, man. You guys
I'll
are.
show you something. You got a buddy at your house. I want you to get into like a kind of a wider stance, and I'm gonna be walking around you. Whatever side I am on, you lean towards me, and I'm gonna put pressure and like push on him. This is a balance drill. You can do it with your buddy if he's over at your house or a sibling. So if I'm on this side, you're leaning. You come over here, he's leaning. I'm pushing. Okay? Just moving around, pushing. That's all. I mean, just think about that. You're fighting against someone, you're using your core, you're using your strength. That's all you really need to do, guys. Just simple stuff like that. And as you guys get stronger, you can, do it again. As you get stronger, you can really try to get your buddy off his balance. You know what I mean? Push each other. So be creative. Oh, what did that take me? 5 seconds to come up with something? Like I've seen it before, but just be creative at your house.
Might be something to do, you guys, also during, now we're doing pep and practice. Instead of like horsing around, but just saying, hey, Aiden, come here, let's work on this a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Do it in the locker room just to kind of get you going.
Heck, do it in line with a buddy.
Yeah.
Do shoulder bumps with a guy or something while you're waiting.
Yeah.
It's just like working on your hands when you're in line. Putting it in your feet, kicking it up while you're waiting to go. Instead of just standing there and waiting for your turn, work on something. We all stand in lines a lot in practice. Might as well get better while we're doing it. All right?
Beautiful.
Anything else, guys?
No, thank you, Coach John and Coach Andrew. I appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.
See you
Thanks.
guys around